For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Chris Richardson Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, over this past week, you split your games against Wesleyan and Davis and Elkins. Talk about the week overall and what you saw.
Yeah, well, first of all, I really liked the way we bounced back practice-wise after the win against West Liberty. I thought we handled success Monday and Tuesday going into Wednesday. And then Wednesday, it was a game we obviously know that Wesleyan's a team that can beat you if you're not focused and you're not playing together and you're not playing hard. And they had a really, really good game plan in terms of mixing up defenses and trying to take us out of our stuff. And we just kind of had to weather the storm a little bit there in the first half. And then I thought first 10 minutes of the second half we really took control of the game, moved the ball well. One of our better assist games and played really unselfish. And we made some shots. That always helps. So that was a good win for us at home. And then, just didn't come out on Saturday with the same energy. We were a little bit flat, and I don't know why that is. Our energy did pick up later in the first half, and for the rest of the game, we just dug too big a hole. And, credit to Davis and Elkins. I thought Breland Walton was terrific. Sam Rowe, as always, was terrific. And, JT Alexander had a big game for them too. So, we didn't go into the week looking for a split, went into it looking for a sweep, but got to move forward with what we got and keep getting better.
And you close out January here, winning 2 of your last 3 games. Having that momentum heading into this last month of the season, how big is that as you guys get ready to go towards this MEC tournament stretch?
Been to go all along. Play your best ball in late January and all through February as you head into March. And a lot of coaches will tell you the same thing. We're playing 2 teams this week that will tell you the same thing, and I don't think anybody exemplifies that more than Charleston. So the key for us is not to be looking ahead, not to be thinking about this, that, or the other, not even thinking about the conference tournament at this point. Just keep getting better every day in practice. And, it sounds cliche, but if you add up, Coach Bruni always says, stack days, right? So if we keep stacking good days, good things will happen.
And you've got a spark off your bench recently, a couple of guys specifically. We'll start with Ryan Reesbeck. Had a great game against West Liberty, then comes back and doubles down on that against Wesleyan. How has he kind of sparked this team? I know he's been in and out all season. Talk about his spark and what he brings.
Yeah, I got to give him a lot of credit just for staying ready. His playing time has been a little bit up and down, and he's just brought the same work ethic, a steady, consistent approach every day. And even though he's a freshman, that's a really mature characteristic of Ryan. And so he was ready when his number was called against West Liberty, and obviously he followed that up really well against Wesleyan. And he didn't shoot the ball as well at Davis and Elkins, but he still did a lot of good things. He didn't let the fact that he wasn't making perimeter shots affect the rest of his game. And he's going to have a great career here. We're excited about all our young guys and our older guys as well. But it's good to see those young guys come in and perform.
And then at the end of that Wesleyan game, Caleb Murray comes off the bench really hot from 3 and then follows that up with 18 against Davis and Elkins. He's a guy who's kind of got some limited playing time this year, but talk about how he's kind of broken out this week and become part of the offense.
Yeah, best thing about Caleb is, the moment never really gets to him, whether it's playing, in front of a couple thousand people against West Liberty or sitting in the gym playing horse with one of his teammates, wearing he's always walking around in pajamas, So he's gonna take the same approach. When he's open, he's gonna shoot it. He's gonna be ready to shoot it, and if he makes it or misses it, the next time he's open, he's probably gonna shoot it again. And that's what he's here to do. And so he gave us a great spark, and I thought he made some really nice plays in the second half that weren't necessarily catch and shoot plays. Did a good job attacking the rim on one possession. He's a good athlete. He's a good defender. And again, like all those young guys we're really excited about and glad Caleb made the most of his opportunity. And who knows, it may be somebody else's opportunity at some point as well.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, what confidence does a coach does that give you that these bench guys are ready to come in and it's not just your starting 5 who's contributing every week?
I think it just speaks to the character of our team. We've talked about it all year, keep working, and those guys have kept working, and they've been ready when their moment's called. And so it's not only good for their confidence, but good for our confidence as a team. And sends a message to other guys that maybe haven't had as many minutes or as many opportunities. Hey, stay ready. Your opportunity will come, and be ready to take advantage of it, make the most of it.
And then got some good news off the court as well with some of your alumni. Tim Goff getting elected into his Hall of Fame. Jarrett Haynes helping Galway Marie to the Basketball Ireland Pat Duffy Cup. How does hearing good news like that from your alumni and seeing them succeed beyond the program kind of help the program itself grow?
Yeah, it's just another example of that this program is bigger than any moment, any particular team, any particular individual. You know, I've known Tim Goff for a long time. I tried to recruit him when I was an assistant coach at another school in this league, and so he made the right choice at the time, and obviously long term as well. Came here and had a great career for Coach Sancombe, and you know has been. It's been great to reconnect with him since I've been back, you know, in West Virginia, and you know he's just right over in Columbus. And so I told you earlier he came and spoke to our team at Ohio Dominican. He was here for Alumni Day. The cool thing about Tim and all those guys that played together during that era, like they're always talking, they're always together. That speaks to what can happen, you know, when you give up of yourself and buy into the team. It creates lifelong friendships and relationships and memories. And then obviously with Jarrett, like we're so proud of him, the work that he's put in. We're not surprised, but it makes you feel great to see him smiling and having success and you know continuing to grow as a player. And I know his best basketball is still ahead of him as well.
And you guys get into this week, a big week for you guys. You got Charleston on Wednesday on the road and then back home against State on Saturday. Talk about this week and kind of how you're approaching it.
Yeah, just one day at a time. You know, I had an early morning practice yesterday, and we're able to work on some things that we needed to fix, and we'll have another practice this evening. We'll go later tonight, and a lot of film work today as well before we head down to Charleston tomorrow. So, you know, two of the best teams in the league. Charleston, year in and year out, always up there competing for the NCAA tournament for the you know, one of the top seeds in the conference, and West Virginia State the same way. So we got our hands full this week, one at home, one on the road. And you know, we just got to be able to we got to start better than we did Saturday. That's the biggest thing. Come out, have a better start than we did Saturday, have a better start than we did against Charleston here, and keep playing together. Keep playing together on both ends. We got to pick up our talk on defense, and when you pick up your talk, your energy raises up and your effort raises up, and you know, usually your production on that end raises up. So got to take our defense on the road with us. We've gotten better on that end, but still a lot of work to do, and hopefully, you know, hopefully we can go out and give it a good showing against Charleston tomorrow night.
Thanks, Chris. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.